Infinity War has been out for a while, and many theories have been popping up, like, how did Thanos know who Tony Stark was? You can click the icon in order to watch my video on that one. Many of these theories are so good and explain so many things that happen in the movie, yet some others are really not that good. And even other ones you want so desperately to be true. It seems so awesome. But under the surface, there are many problems. And one of those theories is that Hulk is really just Loki the whole time. Many people have covered this theory, but I think Super Cullen Brothers do a really great job of explaining it, so I will be using their video. And if you want to watch the full thing, there will be a link down in the description to where you can do so. But without further ado,
this video is going to contain spoilers for Infinity War, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, what he said.
And this is important because the last we see him, he is with the Asgardians headed for Earth in Hulk form. This is a journey that you wouldn't think would take that long.
Wouldn't think it would take that long, huh? Well, let's put this into perspective. If we take a look at New Horizons, which I'm pretty sure is the fastest spacecraft mankind has ever made, traveling at 36,000 miles per hour, it took it over 9 years to get past Pluto. Now, we don't know where Asgard is. We know it's one of the 9 realms, and we know it's somewhere in space, but that's all we have to go off of. If we say Asgard is only as far away as Pluto, and the ship they are on can travel 100 times faster than New Horizons, then it will still take them nearly a month to get to Earth. I think it's safe to say it could take a while.
They ambush the Asgardians en route and pretty much kill everyone except for Thor and the Hulk, who manages to escape via the Bifrost and lands in Sanctum Sanctorum in New York City and says, "Thanos is coming." Now, the reason why this matters is because it's Bruce specifically who says these words and not the Hulk, and Bruce shouldn't have any memory of what happened from here to here.
Okay, so going back to the last point, we have no idea how long they have been on the spaceship. So I see no reason why we should assume that Banner has been in the Hulk form this whole time, except for maybe his line in Ragnarok.
That if I turn into the Hulk again, Banner may never come back.
But we know he doesn't, because he turns back here.
Thanos is coming.
He very much could have been Banner by the time of the Ragnarok made credit scene. And I think that after Thor and Loki saw Thanos' ship, they would want to grab Banner and Heimdall and Valkyrie and probably even Korg and let them know what was about to go down.
How is this the case? Because it's not Bruce. It's Loki, disguised as Bruce using his illusion magic, and remains that way for the rest of the movie. And once you start watching the movie through this lens, so many different things start to make so much more sense. For example, let's back up just a few minutes to where Thanos beats the Hulk in hand-to-hand combat. Sorry, but no, just no. Remember back in the original Avengers when he does this? And just a few hours ago, his time when he does this. Yeah, sorry in case you didn't quite take in what was happening there. He just tackled a skyscraper-sized lava monster.
Big monster!
One, are you telling me that a gauntletless Thanos could do all that? Because no. And two, are you trying to tell me that this series of punches is enough to take down the Incredible Hulk?
Thanos is a literal genius and a master at combat. Hulk, on the other hand, just relies on brute strength to win his battles.
And not to mention, we know from strictly a power standpoint, the Hulk is the strongest of the Avengers.
Banner.
Welcome, strongest Avenger.
What?
Compared to all of the other battles Thanos has later in this movie, he holds up the least.
Thanos does so much better in this fight than all the other ones in the movie, because in all the other battles, his opponents were able to form a plan or just plan their next move. Hulk is very strong, yes, but he is not smart. Thanos is easily able to outsmart him and knows exactly how to punch him in order to take him down.
Yeah, no. The reason why Thanos wins this fight is because he's not really fighting the Hulk. He's fighting Loki disguised as the Hulk. He might look the part, but doesn't have the same strength. And that's not to say no strength. Loki is still a god. He has enough to get in a few punches, but not Hulk strength.
First, Loki is not a god, he's a frost giant, but that doesn't really matter. And second, there is no way that Loki has that kind of strength. When it comes to just brute strength, anybody in their right mind would put Thor way above Loki. And if Loki is able to do this, then I'm pretty sure Thor would do a whole heck of a lot more than just this.
And let's also talk about some of the stuff that Bruce just says while he's in the Sanctum Sanctorum.
He invades planets, he takes what he wants, he wipes out half the population. The attack on New York, that's him.
I'm sorry, how does Bruce know all of this information? I don't think he does, but you know who might? Loki.
Like I said before, Banner would have been caught as soon as Thanos' ship was spotted.
Ah, but I'm sure you're wondering, what about the Loki that we did very much see die on the ship? They even go so far as to have Thanos say,
No resurrections this time.
which is kind of like the writer saying like, yeah, no, for real this time. And like, they really want you to believe it. They even have Thor say it again later.
Well, he's been dead before. This time I think it really might be true.
Doubling down on Loki being dead twice. We know what's really going on here. Nope, I'm not buying it. We know that Loki can be in 2 places at once, or even 12 if he wants to. It's like his most basic trick. And this is where there is a little bit of a problem. Typically when it's not actually Loki, we know it's not actually Loki because he isn't tangible. Thor even tests this at the end of Ragnarok by saying,
If you're here, I might even give you a hug.
1, great hands, by the way, like that was a great catch. And 2, means he's totally there. But alas, there is a workaround. Do you remember that scene in Thor 2? Sorry, just heard that out loud. You definitely don't remember what happens here because it was Thor 2. But basically this is what happened. Loki is changing Thor's appearance as well as his. So I'm thinking Loki being choked out by Thanos is someone being choked out by Thanos, just not Loki.
I find it kind of funny that the example he uses from Dark World is when Loki changes Thor's appearance and not when Loki literally uses this same power to fake his own death. Yes, Loki can very much change the appearance of himself and others, but like he said, he cannot make things tangible. And you know what that means? He can't make himself the size of the Hulk. That's just another reason why this can't be Loki fighting Thanos.
Why is the reuniting of Natasha and Bruce just so weird? They were like in love, right? Or at the very least getting there, and not even a hug? It's been 2 years fighting on a gladiator trash planet. So is it because it's been 2 years or because Loki doesn't know what's up with their backstory?
Okay, Ben, I'll let you slide on this one because you are very much an extrovert. I'm not certain that Banner is an introvert, but I feel inclined to say yes. And this is very much an introverted response.
I don't know. He just seems so stressed out through the entire movie, and it seems like Bruce's MO is basically figuring out how to constantly be calm so that the Hulk doesn't come bursting out of him accidentally.
Come on, Ben. When was the last time you watched Ragnarok?
Oh, sun's going down. The sun's getting low.
Would you stop saying that?
I just need you to stay calm.
Calm, I'm on an alien planet.
This is just a planet. You've been on a planet before.
Yeah, 1.
Well, now you've been on 2. That's a good thing. It's a new experience. It's great.
My neurons, they're firing faster than my brain can handle the information.
Okay, now for my other nitpicks on this theory that are not directly covered in the video. There are a number of lines in the movie that I just don't think Loki would know about or say.
Vision is out there somewhere with the Mind Stone, and we have to find him now. What? Tony, you lost another Superbot?
Loki was ruling Asgard, eating grapes and watching plays during the events of Age of Ultron, and I see no reason why he should know who Ultron or Vision are.
The Avengers broke up. We're toast.
Broke up? Like a band? Like the Beatles?
Would Loki know who the Beatles are? I'm honestly not sure about that one. And Doctor Strange knew when Loki came to Earth in Ragnarok.
I dumped her. This is a mutual dumping. What's this? What are you doing?
This isn't me. Loki.
But, anywho, I love this theory, and I really wish it could be true, because that would be awesome. But there's just so many holes in it that I really can't say it's accurate. But what do you guys think? Could this theory actually be true and I'm just crazy? Or like me, do you see so many holes in this theory and it just makes you sad that it can't be true? Be sure to let me know down in the comments as well as up in the iCard. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I was able to entertain you.
You didn't see that coming?
If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the awesome videos I release in the future. I'll see you next time.